Messinho, 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 Messinho. Guys, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back to the Chelsea Godfather channel. It's your Chelsea Godfather reporting back to duty again after the 3-0 total demolition job of Barcelona at the bridge today. Chelsea 3, Barca 0. Chelsea 3, Barca 0. Really, it should have been Chelsea 6, Barca 0. I did not mean Barca being saved 3 times by offside goals. It is what it is. We won them. We warned Hamsey Flicks. Guy, don't bring your high line. If we catch your high line at the bridge, you will go home to Barcelona with your tail tucked in between your legs. And that's exactly what happened. That is exactly what happened, because if there's anything, if there's anything that this Chelsea team is built for, is built to play against a high line. It's built to play against a team that like to press, that we are built for you, right? You can ask PSG. PSG suffered the same 3-0 fate, but you guys did not want to believe. You all haters didn't want to believe. It was, your haters then woke up and said, oh no, it was too hot. They were tired. It was preseason. PSG didn't care about winning the game. It was just a preseason cup. This, that, this and that, this and that. Okay, Barcelona, bring your highline to the bridge and we will baptize you. And that's exactly what happened. Chelsea 3, Barcelona 0 at the bridge. At the bridge. And what that did is for the time being, it has shot us up to 5th place on the Champions League log. We have 10 points. We're only 2 points are behind Arsenal, and I think 2 points behind, Bayern. Obviously, those two clubs face off, tomorrow. So, it's looking good. It's looking good. And this is game 1 of 2, because our next big game is on Sunday against Arsenal at the bridge. But before we get to the Arsenal game, we cannot be caught looking ahead, because there was the small matter of dealing with Barcelona's high line at the bridge today. And that's exactly what happened. Maresca, you guys, we Chelsea fans, we never know what meal Maresca has cooked for whatever opposition. But what thing that as a Chelsea fan is, it's a meal prep situation. It's a meal prep situation. Today's meal against Barca is not going to be the same meal that he's going to pull out against Arsenal. So Arsenal guys, don't be looking at this game and be planning for Chelsea game. No, it's going to be a whole different game plan, a whole different personnel. And this personnel, there was a monkey wrench that was thrown in when Maresca went on ahead and started Neto at forward, the center forward role, and left. He has 3 strikers, left all 3 strikers on the bench, and he had Neto at the striker role. He had Messinho, Willian, Estevao, 18 years old, at right wing, and at left wing he had Alejandro Garnacho. And then you guys already knew really where the game was going to be won and lost. It's going to be in our midfield. And our midfield is one of the best in the business. PSG found out, but hey, it was quote unquote preseason. So it didn't count. Well, now we gave Barca the same midfield of Reece James, of Caicedo, and Enzo, and let's just say that they could not put a glove. It didn't matter who they had in midfield. They could not put a glove on James or Caicedo or Enzo. It was a beat down. It was a total beat down in midfield. It was a beat down. It was basically our guys basically dealing with their guys, marking them man to man, winning every ball, cutting them down to size. We didn't let them trap and turn. It was like we had them, Maresca's game plan was on point, and our boys executed the plan. They did not allow Barker to do what they like to do, which is to hold on to the ball, make little quick passes, and quickly free up what's his name Lamine Yamal, and so that he could either score or create an assist. That was really what they were looking for, to basically create for Lamine Yamal on the right wing, on the right wing, so that he can link up with Lewandowski. But guess what? Guess what? Man of the match, Cucurella did not allow Yamal to trap and turn. He didn't allow him to really get beyond him all day. It was a man against a boy, literally. It was a man against a boy deal. And, ultimately, um, uh, uh, you know, ultimately, Yamal ended up getting, subbed out, right? He ended up getting subbed out of the game because he was totally just, destroyed and outplayed and controlled and contained all day. He was subbed out. He was so ineffective that he had to get subbed out. And in the meantime, his opposite number on the other side, Messinho, the real actual heir to the actual guy, Messinho himself, 18 years old, showed, Yamal how it's done. He literally showed him how it's done. Put his head down, put the ball down, carved up the left back and the midfielder, and right-footed strike with his foot, with his weaker foot. I know you guys didn't know that, but that's his weak foot. That was his weak foot. Right foot bullet. A right foot bullet into the upper roof. That made it 2-0. Right? That made it 2-0, obviously. And pretty much game, set, and match. Obviously, prior to that, in the first half, Neto thought that he had scored, but it was ruled an own goal from what would have been an assist from Cucurella, either Cucurella or Enzo. I think it was probably from Cucurella, but it ended up being an own goal from, I think, Jules Kunde. That made it 1-0. And then obviously there was the crazy red card. There was a crazy red card by a player that already had a yellow and just should have known better. But he went ahead and picked up the second yellow towards the ending of the first half. And at that point in time, we were up 1-0. We were in full control before the red card. And the red card pretty much just about ended the game. So it's a matter of waiting for Messinho to find out, to figure out where is he going to show us something today. And boy, oh boy, did he not disappoint us. And last but not least, we didn't have to wait too long, thankfully, for Delap to finally score his first, Chelsea game. He came off the bench. Beautiful assist from Enzo, who was, again, one of the best players on the pitch. We had almost all our guys. Pretty much everybody played well. Enzo squared the ball, perfect assist to Delap, and he just calmed down and finished the ball and scored the goal. Made it 3-0, game, set, and match. And that, again, as I mentioned, has shot us up to fifth place on the Champions League log. And we have Arsenal on Sunday, big Super Sunday, Arsenal at the bridge, and it is what it is. This is what the doctor ordered for us. Deal with Barker, use this game, build extra confidence on top of confidence, and just rock and roll into the Arsenal game on Sunday, and where it's gonna be war. It's gonna be war. It's gonna be war. That's all I have, guys. How do y'all feel? Like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel. God bless you guys. Peace.